Hi, and welcome to another session with the Butterfly Transformational Experience group. My name is Fola Falabi, self-confidence coach, licensed MSW. And when you know better, you do better is the motto of this group. And if you're watching a replay of this video, please comment below replay. This program is now posting on YouTube at Fola Creative Coaching. Today's topic is I accept the process of aging and acknowledge the benefit that maturity brings. I am so sorry that I've not been able to come on last week. I've been battling upper respiratory infection, as you know, COVID, RSV, and URI has been going around the New York City rampantly, and I just happened to fall into the category of dealing with upper respiratory infection. And in fact, you can even hear it in my voice. So I might not even stay on too long because of my voice. So, but I had to come on today and discuss this topic with you. You know, it's something that I have to do. So, I just love coming online and talking, so I know it's going to help somebody. So, because, our experience is not for us to go through. It's not only for us, it's for other people to learn from, so I got that message from Joyce Myers when she said that what she went through in life is not for her, it's for the people after her. And because of her experience, it has brought light to other people's world. So that's what I'm doing now. I don't want to use the fact that I'm sick and not being able to do what I've been called to do. So let's get to today's topic. A lot of people are having difficulties, especially with the aging and maturity process, due to society factors. Some people have not been fully developed yet, but even though they're a certain age, they have not reached the full mental and cognitive capabilities, either because of illness. Some people, it could be a handicap. Some people are born prematurely and they're not able, like, Down syndrome. We're not talking about that. We're talking about people who have not been able to develop develop themselves based on traumatic experience. And you be surprised what people go through on a daily basis. Even your counterpart in different parts of the world, you'll be surprised on what they go through on a daily basis. And you just have to be like, my God, how do they survive it? And unfortunately, one's traumatic experience has a tremendous effect on one's outlook. You can be the same age as somebody, and you and the person from a different part of the world or a different part of the state or even the same state have a different outlook on life. So, have a different outlook on life. Somebody was trying to contact me, and I'm gonna ignore the call right now. So, and like I said, you be surprised what people are going through, and you just have to be thankful for what God has done in your life. Not to say that you're better than them, but you just gotta be thankful and about the stuff that you have in your own life. So that's and then one way of how people can be able to deal with the adversity of life is having a good social support system. You need to have a good social support system, because the social support system will provide you with the necessary tools and cushions to deal with what is going on in your life. Okay? Not only are you helping them, they're helping you. So it's a give and take. So, and I also want to point out the fact that your social support does not have to be your family members, because unfortunately, your family members, your family background is the source of many traumatic experiences. So like I said, your traumatic experience before age affects the aging process and maturity. And it basically keeps you stuck. And I can tell you firsthand that based on my traumatic experience in life, in childhood, I, was stuck. I became stagnant at a certain point in life because it affected me. But thankfully, that I was able to have a good social support system that was able to bring me out of, that stagnant funk in my life. So I was able to be able to try, to progress and become better, and not, I mean, we all learn every day. Like I stated, we are learning every day. Every day is a new experience. So one cannot really reach their full potential unless they leave this world. But every day is a learning experience, you know. So in this video, I will provide certain tips on how one should be able to affect the fact that they're getting older. Okay, that is a part of life. That is life. Change is the only thing that's constant in life is change. We all have to change. Okay, change is something that we all gotta go through, whether we like it or not. As you know, with all of my video sessions, I like to provide terms of the term. I like to provide a definition of the terms being discussed in the video so that everybody can be on the same wavelength. I cannot assume that everybody knows what I'm talking about, you know. So the first two, and of course, the thing I'm going to talk about is aging and maturity. Aging is the process of becoming older, and it is a natural and an inevitable phenomenon that occurs in all living things over time. So aging is a part of life. Whether you like it or not, aging is a part of life. And maturity is the quality of behaving mentally and emotionally like an adult. And I also want to point out, to you that just because one is a certain age does not mean they have developed mentally. I remember when I was coming up and people used to expect me to act a certain way because I was a certain age. And that really messed me up because I was not given the tools on what I'm supposed to and how I was supposed to behave. I was supposed to be magically, just because I reached an age, that I was supposed to be magically know how to behave. And it doesn't work that way. So I'm just want to also point that out, and most of the time I use myself as an example because I know what I went through. And because I was able to persevere and, I was able to progress and become something and, and go push through life despite what I was going through. So if I can make it, you can make it too as well. So I just want to talk about this little tip. I don't want to talk about myself. And plus, my voice is getting hoarse. So let me just present this topic. Because, when I get in front of the camera, I just don't know how to behave. So I'm going to discuss at least 5 to 6 steps on how people should approach the aging process. The first thing is facial assumption regarding aging. What are the stages? Now that you have reached the stage that you have used to mock people when you were younger. I mean, remember when you was like 5-10 years old and say that when I get to the age of 30, I'm going to have all of this type of stuff. Now that you have reached this age, what are the Hi, Latrice. Thank you for being supportive. My number one supporter. I have so many supportive people in my village, and I thank God for it. Thank you. Thank you. You got to face your assumption regarding aging. What are the pros and cons of the assumptions that you held about when you get a certain age? Have they been beneficial to you? I mean, you tell me. I remember when I was young and I used to have, when I was going to do this, I was going to do that, I was going to do this. And I got to that age and life was not like that for me. So what did you do, and how did you cope with the assumptions when you was not able to reach the goals that you set for yourself? You know, did it make you sad, or did it make you want to be better, and give you that push? For me, if I'm not able to do something, I use it as a tool, a mechanism for me to just go harder in life. So that's just me. So what did your assumptions do to you? And also, do not let your assumptions affect your outlook in life. Life happens. Everybody has to go through a different path. Okay? And then I know a lot of people tell you, oh, because you're a certain age, you're not supposed to dress a certain way. You're not supposed to act a certain way. Bump all of that. Do what is good for you. Live your life. Yes. You got that assumption. You can use that assumption as a tool of motivation. That's what your assumptions can do for you. Don't let your assumption bring you down. And that is an excellent point. You can use your assumption as a motivational tool. It's very, very useful. So don't let your use your assumptions for your advantage regarding aging. And people tell me, when I was younger, I thought blah, blah, blah. But now people tell me that it's like I'm aging backwards. I'm aging backwards. I don't mean to be conceited, but I'm aging backwards, so, but I thank God for the experience, And the second thing that we all must do is you have to learn to accept the things that you're not able to control. You're not able to control. Yes. I will. I will. But you don't worry. You get it. I don't have to. I will even send you a bottle. I will even send you a bottle of the aging oil, But I thank you. The second thing is learning to not that you're not able to control what goes on in your life. You don't have the power. You can't control everything. You gotta place your focus on what you're able to control. And even at some point that you might even have outbursts that you don't mean to have an outburst. It just happens like that. That is life. Sometimes you will just blow up or something and you don't even mean to. So sometimes you might not be able to have control over your emotion depending on the environment or the person that is around you. There's some people that just take you to another level. So you just have to be mindful, okay? And you have to learn to accept things that you're not able to control. And the third thing is being appreciative and being gracious and showing gratitude for every little thing in your life. You gotta be gracious with every little thing in your life. Anything that somebody does for you, no matter how small it is, say thank you. I really appreciate you. You'll be surprised that little comment that you tell somebody, that can be the motivating factor that they might become your supporter in life. Because every little thing that they do for you, you always saying thank you. I appreciate you. I thank you for this. That little thing that you do, I've learned to do that, because that's part of me. I'm always grateful. Is my part of my upbringing. But I realized that once you started showing your appreciation to people, they change towards you. There's some people that you can never change them because they have a negative outlook in life. Then that's just on them. But there are other people. I'm talking about the people that when you tell them thank you, you make a change in their life. Even they want to be evil towards you, they can't be evil towards you, and they can't do anything bad towards you because you are always good to them. And there's some people that it does not always count for them. But I'm talking to the little small factors that you make a difference in their life. So you got to be appreciative. And fourth is disconnect yourself from toxic environment and people. The first thing I started talking about when I developed this program is you got to set up boundaries. You got to set up boundaries, because if you do not disconnect from these people, they're going to have a negative impact on your life. And also, that's going to bring you down regarding aging and maturity, because some people are just stuck in their ways. They're stagnant. They're stagnant. You can't do anything about that. You know, the fifth is Think Ace. This is a tool that I found on the web. It's Think Ace, which Think Ace is achieve, connect, and enjoy. And if you're feeling down about getting older, this approach has been useful to help one's person's mood regarding aging. The first thing in Think Ace is achieve. What is it that you can do to feel a sense of accomplishment? Could it be going to Dubai, or going to Hawaii, or checking off a list on your bucket list? You know, you have a bucket list. Okay, I want to go to Dubai next year. I'm going to check that off. I want to travel business class. I'm going to check that off. That's an achievement. Okay? Connect. Connect with people. Like your friends, your family members. Going to a party. Like I have an event at the end of the day. Going to a party. Connecting with people that you love, or people that you haven't seen in a while. Connect. When you have a connection with people, and you go to events, it makes you feel alive. It does something to you. Daniel, last week I went to an event. This week I'm going to an event. It's gonna bring something in my life. And the next week, so be it. If somebody invite me somewhere, I'll go. You gotta keep yourself moving and keep yourself alive. You can't be stuck in the house. It's not doing you any good. Experience life. Connect with people. Go to the library. Go to the museum. Go learn a trade. Learn a hobby. Help the senior citizen center. Help the people that are less fortunate than you. Develop a relationship. That's part of the aging process. And that's part of maturity. Because once you start connecting with people, or even going to church events, that's a way of connection. And enjoy. Enjoy what you're doing. Whatever you do, just do it for your enjoyment. For me, it could be singing, reading, watching a TV, watching a movie. It could be a host of things. Enjoy what you're doing. That's part of Think Ace. It's achieve, connect, and enjoy. Do what you like to do. And most importantly, the last one is surround yourself with positive people and thoughts. Affirmation is a great tool regarding positive thoughts. If you do not have any sort of affirmation, you are doing yourself a disservice. I used to look at affirmation as being a negative too. I usually look at it negatively, but it has been so useful to me. And that's why I cannot stress the fact that you have to come and join me on this process so I can teach you about how to use affirmations in your life for you to be able to get over things in your life. It's a process. And when somebody was talking to me about the aging oil, the secret, affirmations is one of my secret. Affirmation is one of my secret, and plus I had to do the work, and once I started believing in myself, and it just had a bamboozle effect on me. So y'all need to connect with me if you want to know how affirmations can be very useful in your life, but you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work, okay? You have to put in the work for it. Like I said, again, you have to be around positive people, and a cluttered mind would not be able to allow you to achieve your goal in life. Okay? So you got to have to make yourself think positively, and you got to clear your mind. Okay? So today, as I grow older, I'm just going to give you a little snippet. You have to continue to learn and love yourself. Okay? And I choose to be joyful as I age. as I age, I choose to be joyful. And I choose to enjoy every moment of my life. Okay? Remember, I talked about being grateful. You gotta be grateful and thanking God for your blessings. You thank God for his blessing and his love and mercy over your life. Because without God, you will not be able to survive. And you gotta be thankful for the gift of life. How many of your friends are not alive today? How many people that you have started January 2024 where they are no longer alive today? You have to be thankful of life. So as we grow older, you got to learn to continue to love and accept yourself. You have to be joyful as you age. And you got to continue to enjoy every moment of your life journey because life is too short. You know, like I stated before, it's like when I get in front of this camera and I say I'm not able to talk, I will sit down there and talk like I have no sense. But I love coming online and I love coming to be with y'all. So if you want to do a program or if you want to um create a topic and come online, let me know so I can, keep quiet for once, but I really enjoy coming on live. Hopefully I'll be on within the next 2 weeks. By the time, hopefully my voice is going to be better by that time, but I'll be able to gain this strength. But I just wanted to come on today and present this topic. And it was a pleasure. And thanks for listening to me. Okay, and see you till next time. And like I said, if you want to find out more about how affirmations can have a positive effect on your life, reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm telling you, I will help you. I will show you how you can use affirmations to meet your own life goals. My affirmation and your affirmation can be totally different. The affirmation that works for me might not work for you. So everything has to work according to your own life schedule, your own life journey. Okay? So if you need to get in contact with me, get in contact with me either via Facebook or YouTube. I'm always around and I will reach out to you. Until next time, I will see you. Okay? Bye.